Here are the best beaches and swimming places in Zakynthos. Xigia Beach is a swimming location where you can enjoy the sulphurous water which has therapeutic properties. The beach is quite small with stones, and to reach it you have to go down some stairs. At this beach it's not allowed to leave the car on the side of the road, so you'll have to park it in a private parking lot, which is not free. On the beach there are sunbeds and umbrellas, and right before going down the stairs there is a tavern where you can have a meal. Plakaki Beach is located at a very short distance from Xigia, and you'll also find it under the name of Xigia Plakaki Beach. Here you can actually choose between two beaches, one to be found on the left side and Plakaki on the right. The one on the left is a bit wilder with pebbles, and the one on the right it's with sunbeds and umbrellas where you can order drinks without going up to the tavern. Porto Roxa is a mini port with two small beaches which geographically are very close to each other. You can swim between them, but if you travel the distance by car, they are separated by a few kilometers. The beaches are quite narrow and small with white pebbles, and swimming among the boats doesn't seem the safest. The landscape is gorgeous, and the color of the water gives the place a heavenly aspect. It is the place where you can buy boat trips to the Blue Caves and the areas in the northwestern part of the island. If you're looking for the best boat trip, check the description box because I left some links with the best options that you have. Dafni Beach is one of the beaches in Turtle Bay. This beach is on the top of my recommendation when it comes to beaches with fine sand and smooth entry to the water. There are places to sit freely on a towel, but also areas of sunbeds made available for free by the taverns near the beach if you buy drinks or food. Gerakas Beach, located in the south of the island, is considered the Turtle Beach, and access here is prohibited at night, more precisely from 9 p.m. to 7 a.m. There are both sunbeds and towel areas, and the water is crystal clear. Banana Beach is a long beach with fine sand. There are several taverns that manage a good part of the beach, offering sunbeds and access with drinks brought from other places being completely prohibited. The beach is considered the place where you can enjoy various water sports. It is also considered the most expensive beach on the island. Porto Zoro is a beach with a fairly smooth entrance to the water. Near the rocks the sand is finer and the rest is pebbles and even quite large stones, so don't leave your water shoes at home. There are many sunbeds areas on the beach, the towel areas being quite limited though. There are two ways to get there, on the road to Porto Zoro and on the road to Porto Zoro. I recommend that you come to this beach as early as possible because during the day it gets very crowded and you risk that both the parking spaces and sunbeds are occupied. Skinari Cape is a place where you can enjoy amazing views of the sea, admire one of the oldest windmills on the island, and if you are braver, jumping into the water from one of the springboards. Agios Nikolaos is a locality somewhat smaller than a normal village with only 42 inhabitants. It's that place that attracts you with its simplicity and naturalness, or at least that's what attracted me the most. The beach is small with pebbles, the entrance to the water is smooth, and the sea has an unreal beautiful color. Filippoi Beach is not a beach in the real sense of the word, but rather a place where you can swim. The road to the beach is quite long, but it was recently paved, so it's quite good. The water has an absolutely gorgeous color and is perfect for snorkeling. Porto Limnionas is a small swimming place with crystal clear water. There are both free areas, just few, to put a towel, as well as sunbeds areas. There is also a tavern nearby and the parking lot is free and quite large. It gets very crowded during the day, and for this reason we did not spend a lot of time in this place. Porto Roxa is a small swimming place quite close to Porto Limnionas. There are many areas with sunbeds and umbrellas, but also areas to sit freely on a towel. Sunbeds and umbrellas are free if you buy a drink from the tavern they belong to. The beach seems to be the ideal place for diving. I saw people equipped for this sport entering the water directly from the rock. Koroni is a cove with turquoise water, perfect for snorkeling. The star of this location is the arch formed in the rock, which if you have seen other places in Zakynthos, you'll not find this so spectacular. The place to sit on a towel are just few, and the access to the water is very difficult. Before moving to the next beautiful place, I invite you to hit the subscribe button. Plakaki Beach is in the top of my favorite places in Zakynthos. Although it's called beach, in reality it's only a place where you can swim, entering the water directly from the rocks. There is no beach and the places where you can place your towel are quite limited. The access is very difficult and to get there you have to do a proper hike. The descent is quite steep and quite dangerous in some places. I recommend wearing appropriate footwear, not flip-flops or sandals, and water shoes as well for entering the water because the rocks can hurt your feet. Also, snorkeling lovers may be disappointed because there are not many fish in the water. The experience of swimming among the huge rocks makes all the effort to get there worth it. Do not forget to take supplies of water and snacks before entering the road to the beach because there are no shops or taverns. The area is very wild. It is also a wonderful place where you can enjoy the sunset. Porto Steniti is another great place where you can swim and snorkel among high rocks and gorgeous caves. At the end of the narrow corridor between the rocks, a small pebble beach has formed to which you can only have access by swimming or kayaking. The road to the beach is only partially paved. The most recommended is that you cover the unpaved part on foot or by ATV. Laganas Beach is one of the longest beaches with fine sand in Zakynthos. There are many taverns that provide sunbeds, but there are also places to sit on a towel. It was one of the beaches that pleasantly surprised me and I'm glad I decided to see it. The beach belongs to Laganas Resort, the liveliest in Zakynthos. Here you can find the most clubs and bars, being the ideal resort for party lovers. If you're looking for the best accommodation in Laganas, check the description box because I left some of the best options. If I liked Laganas Beach a lot, well, Kalamaki Beach completely won me over. It's a fairly large beach, but to which tourists have access only to certain areas because there are many nests with turtle eggs. There's fine sand and the entrance to the water is smooth. There are both sunbeds and towel areas. And with this place I finish the vlog of the most beautiful beaches of Zakynthos. Thank you for watching.